Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Outlook. This is chapter 1. Why chapter 1? Because expecting a lot more chapters in the future. So, this will not be a very long video. We'll be discussing with you a few stocks, indexes. This is the first video of the channel, which you are watching it on the YouTube channel. If with time, I would like to know your comments about what you wish to see, how do you like the videos, what extra things do you want, all of those things. With time, I think it will become better. So it's the first initiative from my end. So I hope you'll like it and it will be helpful for you going in the future. So, so welcome again, and then we start. So first of all, as this is the first video, I'd like to tell you a little bit of what it is all about and why the initiative and all of these things. So the 4 points that we'll discuss, and then we'll go to the charts. As I said, it's not going to be a very long video. It is going to be 15-20 minutes, hopefully, maybe less. Let's see. So I'll keep it into Hindi and English for audience that is not English is not their main language. So we'll keep it in Hindi. So what is the outlook? क्या है outlook? एक नया initiative है जिसमें aim is to build an outlook for an asset or an asset class to see कि एक particular time में एक asset किस तरह का लग रहा है और आगे जाने वाले अगले थोड़े दिन में उसका ट्रेंड क्या रहेगा, ये एम है इस एक्सरसाइज का. So it can be a guide to understand market. So what I want, it is a guide, not a recommendation. So don't take it as a recommendation कि आपने कहा था और and all of that. How it will be useful is कि जो analysis आप कर रहे हैं, so it will help you in matching your ideas and finding places where the probability is more of taking a trade. So it can help you in informed decision, आपके decision making process को improve करने के लिए. एक बिकॉज होता क्या था टेलीग्राम चैनल और या ट्विटर पे यू कैन टाइप एज मच. ट्विटर पे तो वर्ड लिमिट है और टेलीग्राम चैनल पे भी यू कैन टाइप एज मच, सो यू कांट इंटर काइंड ऑफ explain anything beyond a point. So I think that's why I thought that a YouTube video will help people who want to learn a little more. Maybe it will help them understand what I'm saying a little better, maybe. So that's why outlook is there. uh, so what will it cover? Mainly right now, this is my thought process that I'll it is mainly what I trade. So things that I trade, I post it on Twitter, I post it on Telegram. So जो भी मैं trade करता हूँ, I try to post it. So I trade Nifty, Bank Nifty, S&P 500, indexes इस तरह के, DAX, Nikkei. Then I trade almost all liquid commodities, agriculture commodities, crude oil I trade every day, gold, silver, all of these things, soybean, wheat. So वो cover करेंगे. Cryptocurrencies, I don't see a lot of people talking about cryptocurrencies. So, but I trade them. I mean, all of these things, I'm not an intraday trader, just to confirm. I'm a positional trader or a swing trader, you can say, and I build portfolios. So that's what my aim is. And with same with cryptocurrencies, if I get a trade in between and I get an early exit in a day, that's fine. But aim यही होता है कि इसे beyond a point लेके जाना. So I will cover cryptocurrencies as well. इस आज वाले इस चैप्टर में क्रिप्टो करेंसीज नहीं है, but I'll try to put some more things of more altcoins and Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum, things like that. So this is what we'll cover. So what can Outlook cover? What can the Outlook cover? अभी तो, as I said, today is more about, only about, not more about, but it's about your assets like Nifty, Bank Nifty, things like that. Few commodities, few stocks. But I'll try to add some knowledge series as well. A knowledge base like how do I use certain, I don't use oscillators a lot, but if I have to just look at the oscillators, how to use it. For example, if I have to use an RSI or a stochastic, how I use it. So that will be a knowledge base starting from the basis, because I think बहुत सारा इसमें gap है कि लोगों को ये श्योर नहीं है कौन सा ऑसिलेटर किस तरह यूज करें. नॉट ऑल ऑसिलेटर्स आर सेम. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक आरएसआई, स्टोकेस्टिक और मैकडी आप एक तरह से यूज कर सकते हैं. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. So there are different, so you need to know what, it's not one size fit all, so you need to know that. So some of the chapters will be shared free of cost, like as I have discussed, but some in the future, again I have not planned it. This is can, क्या कर सकते हैं. तो can में some of the advanced chapters will be shared at some cost. We'll try to keep the cost as low as possible, but for for some people who want to go to the next level, for them it's not, but most of the things will be free in this Outlook Telegram channel and the YouTube channel. But we might in the future, no dates decided, no content decided, but because question hai ki what can the Outlook cover, so that's what it is. So what about the Q&A? अभी for the next 2 or 3 chapters hopefully, दे हम लाइव सेशन नहीं करेंगे. With time we might do some Q&A session जहाँ पे आप questions पूछ सकते हैं. Different, it's not about Nifty क्या लग रही है, that's a common question, but we're not going to address that. But more important questions like risk management, किस तरह से best structure क्या है, position sizing हमें क्या किस तरह रखनी चाहिए अपने एक पोर्टफोलियो, फिक्स्ड पोर्टफोलियो के तरफ से. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर एक स्ट्रैटेजी है तो आप अगर सेम स्ट्रैटेजी 5 लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, रिजल्ट्स डिफरेंट होंगे. उसका मेन कैटलिस्ट क्या है? पोजीशन साइजिंग. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जांपल एक आपके पास 10 लाख कैपिटल है, आप में से कोई 1 लॉट ट्रेड कर रहा है, कोई 5 लॉट ट्रेड कर रहा है, कोई 10 लॉट ट्रेड कर रहा है. अगर पहले 5 ट्रेड्स में लॉसेज आते हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स अज्यूम ऑल अजम्पशंस कि द फर्स्ट 5 हिट देयर स्टॉप लॉसेस, तो द पर्सन हु हैज इन्वेस्टेड फुल कैपिटल or invested 10, or who's trading 10 lots will lose the most. Trade same hai. So this is some things that we need to discuss. It's a very large topics which require a lot of time and effort, but I'm just saying this is, so in the Q&A session and the knowledge based section we'll try to cover this with time. I mean, I'm just laying a pathway of what can be done. Baki depends upon the support of people, how people like it, how you, I mean, it's all on the support, and the support means if you like the videos and if you share it with others, what will happen is it will give me a little bit of confidence to work more harder. By work more harder is to share things with you in a timely and in a structured manner. So yeah, this is what this whole exercise is all about. So let's start with the charts. So what will we cover today? We'll cover Nifty, Bank Nifty, S&P 500, gold, crude oil, and couple of stocks. So we have just list छोटी है आज के लिए. But in between, yeah, about the videos, I'll try to upload videos in between Saturday and Sunday. But it can be if I find something good or something for a small video, 2-3-4 minute cut, that I want to convey something, or I see something that can, that can be helpful for you, which maybe I'll try to upload, but I'll try to keep it weekly and in between if I find something. So that's and we'll try to add more stocks, but this is not the end. We'll keep on sharing things on Twitter and on Telegram channels, mainly on Telegram channels. So yeah, keep an eye on all these 3 places: Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube. I'll try to put a lot of things in the coming weeks to days, right? So let's look at the first chart. The first chart is for Nifty. I have posted this chart for a few weeks now. Since we made a low of this low of 15,000, you can see where my cursor is. So since we made a low of 15,800 odd, and I tweeted about the fact that the bear run might be over. Since then, market has just gone crazy. By crazy, I mean no one was expecting, including myself, that market will go to where it is now. My target was this area around the arima. So these are the 2 arimas. I'm not going to discuss ye kya hai, but forget about that. That is not the aim here. So when this happened around the 15,800 mark, this was my target around these areas, 17,400, 500. वहाँ पे आके market took a lot of got choppy, and that I told you earlier as well in different places that market can get choppy. But since then, when it broke out of this, so you see here, market has right now it's at 17,608. यहाँ पे आके market ने एक दो बार 2 days it tried to break out, and when the breakout happened it was really large. So since then क्या हुआ है, we had two large candles that has happened because of the HDFC merger thing. So these two large, and the last 4 days market has gone nowhere. Nowhere means it has come down, and then the last 2 days it's tried to go up, it's tried to go down. So that is the story कि क्या हुआ पिछले कुछ दिनों में, कुछ weeks में. अब हम कहाँ हैं? As I tweeted earlier as well, I'm expecting 17,600 levels. It didn't reach 17,600, went to 17,690 and went higher. So ये अब दो levels हैं, 17,950 और 17,690 की जगह हम 600 को ले लेते हैं. So ये एक range है 350 points की. अब हम top of the range में हैं. So let's see what happens tomorrow. If it closes above 17,950, it can reach first of all toward the high made few days back, and then 18,320. So 18,320 is my, I won't say the final target, but a target for this move. From there we'll see क्या होता है. अगर ये इसको क्रॉस नहीं कर पाती, या एक फॉल्स ब्रेकआउट देके वापस इसके अंदर आ जाती है, एंड इट ब्रेक्स 17,600, then we are again in the zone of choppiness. So 17,200 167 से लेके 17,608, आप रख लें 17,150 to 17,600 की रेंज के बीच में अगर हम मार्केट फिर से चले जाती है, then it will be choppy again. I am presently right now I'm not expecting it to go under 17,100, to be honest. If it comes in, we'll expect a lot of, again, weird choppy moves. If it goes above 17,950, it can go to 18,320. So you can say above 17,600 bulls are safe. In between, I won't say we'll go very bearish, but we'll get choppy. So this is what Nifty is looking right now, two ranges as I've told you. So whatever your analysis is, you can take these two areas as, जो भी आप एनालिसिस कर रहे हैं उसमें ये ऐड कर सकते हैं, एंड अपने एनालिसिस के बेस पे डिसीजन लीजिए. और मुझे जो लग रहा है कि अगर 17,950 के ऊपर जाके कुछ देर रहता है तो I'll expect 18,320, and if it comes down, I told you 17,600 on the downside. 17,600 be around 280 odd points here, so that's also not a small area, but this is a daily chart, so it's not a, so you take it accordingly, these levels, that what I've just told you. Next is Bank Nifty. Both of them most of the time move together. Sometimes Bank Nifty outperform करती है, कभी Nifty outperform करती है, कभी दोनों ही लगभग same, around the same areas they work. But but what's here is again we'll start from where it made the low. So here support area made the low and then started going up. This was my first resistance, breakout, continued. So ये जो black दो lines, trend lines नजर आ रही है, this was my area of resistance where it came lower, went higher, and the next day gapped up. These are the two. This is HDFC day. Since then, again, Bank Nifty should have been comparatively stronger, but right now it's not. However, it is at this 37,390 to 37,000 kind of a range. It's a support area. There's a lot of supports coming here. मैं यहाँ पे बहुत सारी show नहीं करता था, otherwise the chart might get cluttered, but this is how it is looking right now. That again, same like Nifty, that the chart you saw. So on the upside, if it crosses 37,950, you can expect, this is written wrongly, sorry, it is 39,700, not 37,900, 39,700. It can go to 39,700 if it crosses here. So there's not many resistances. There's some resistance here, but nothing much. But it has to go beyond this range. And on the downside, again, as I said, 37,390 to 37,000, there's a lot of supports. इस chart पे 37,390 or 37,950 की range है. Whichever side it crosses, I'll take a trade accordingly. If it crosses 37,950, I'll be long. Under 37,390, I'll go short, as I said, but because there are a lot of supports. But if it goes under 37,000 flat, then I'll add my shorts there. So that's what how it is looking like. But if you see these last three candles, they have not done a lot. It's just 500 point, 600 point range, which Bank Nifty is. So let's see on Monday or maybe Tuesday if there's a breakout or a breakdown, we'll trade accordingly. Then the next one is S&P 500. Nifty can't outperform or underperform. Beyond a point, we have to see what other markets are doing. This one is the main one, the mother of all markets. So if you see this, uh, S&P 500 एक flag में थी. There was a flag formation, and then from there, or you can say, if you don't like flag, because flag are short-term patterns. So even if you don't want to call it a flag and call it a down-sloping channel, ये channel के अंदर थी और channel के बाहर निकली. This was the Ukraine low. From there, like other markets, this has gone higher. So हुआ क्या कि अब आप देखिए, this one is doing the same thing Nifty is doing, or Nifty is doing the same thing this one is doing. This is looking, again, अगर मैंने mark नहीं किया पर इसको देखें एक flag की तरह लग रहा है कि this one is looking as a flag. This where my cursor is. If it breaks up above 4610, then we are going to the all-time high territory. ये जो चैनल पुराना चला आ रहा है, जो आप पूरे चार्ट के अंदर देख रहे हैं, this whole channel in which this is oscillating in, the upside of a channel with the time is around 5000 to 5100 mark. So 4610 इंपॉर्टेंट एरिया है. अगर 4610 के ऊपर चलेगी तो 4820 जो पिछला लो है, पिछला हाई है, वहां तक जाएगी. उसके ऊपर ये 5100 को भी टच कर सकती है. सो बट इफ इट फेल्स, this is a flag, so flags can break out of the flag, but and flag can continue for 2 to 3 more days. But if it keeps on falling, then 4200 is the downward support, which is 280 odd points away. But flag assumption, we all work on assumption. So assumption is it is in a flag, not broken out. Once it breaks out and crosses 4610, that will be an area for us to, that will be an area for us. So whenever you do your analysis, better that you look at overall market structure. It's just not that I'm looking at Nifty. This is a larger market. You can look at what Europe is doing as a larger overall, where Nifty can be. Sometimes Nifty outperforms. Sometimes Nifty goes on its own, lower or higher, because every country has its own, fundamentals. But overall, markets usually go up and down around the world in the same way. I mean, it's not that S&P will be down 20% and Nifty will be up 5%, or it can be Nifty, if S&P is down 20% over the year, Nifty can be down 15% or 25% depending upon the fundamentals. So that is something to. That's why in the overall analysis you should look at other indexes as well. Moving on. Two stocks. I'll add more stocks, but this one I was looking at Shere Cement. It's one of my favorite stocks to trade because it moves quite a bit. I mean, it's an expensive stock by the way people look at things, or you guys look at things, because a lot of people say that whatever stocks you recommend are expensive. In a way that they are above 2000, 5000, 4000, like Bosch is 15,000. Shere Cement now, that what I'm recommending is 26,000. So it's not about the price of the stock, it's about the return on capital that you're going to employ. But these stocks like move pretty well. So if you see, it has been on a channel, and has given quite a good move, like from 31 odd thousand to 21 odd thousand. So it is given a 10,000 point move, which is beautiful. So coming back to what it's doing right now, it hasn't broken down. So S1 is scenario 1, S2 is scenario 2. So I've put two scenarios. One is that, but it's coming out of its previous highs. So that's a good sign. I won't call it an inverted head and shoulders, but so it can become a cup and handle pattern moving forward. That is a possibility. So scenario 1, that it breaks. In both these scenarios, first assumption ये है कि ये channel से बाहर आएगा and it will not stay in the channel. So these are the two assumptions when you're taking a trade. So if that fulfills, then target one is scenario one is 26,500, which is around 1300 points away from where it is. Scenario two is that it falls down from here, tests the channel. So ये एक डाउनवर्ड चैनल के अंदर है इस वक्त, बट एक अपवर्ड चैनल के अंदर ट्रेड कर रहा है, विच इज़ अ हेल्दी साइन. अपने पुराने swing highs को it's trying to break out of it. So two scenarios: one, it breaks out, continues to rally, breaks the channel, and goes to at least 26,500. Scenario two, that it comes down, tests its upsloping channel, and then again target, दोनों के initial target same है. It can go higher from here, but we'll go step by step. So if you want to trade Shere Cement, look at these two scenarios to right now the last candle, which now last bar in this case strong है, closed at the high of the day. अगर इसमें gap up होता है तो I won't be getting in right away. I'll look at it to come back towards the ये जो black line है जिसके ऊपर इसने close दिया है. So I would like it to come down. If it doesn't, then that's fine. We should never run. कभी stocks के पीछे हम भाग नहीं रहे. If it comes to our zone, we'll buy it. There are multiple opportunities around the way. So that's one stock that you should watch out. Otherwise, cement sector is looking okay. Ultratech भी channel में है same. I thought it was a wedge, but I tweeted कि Ultratech में it's looking at the channel same, which Shere Cement is coming out. Again, I want to tell you, I want to reiterate my point again, that it's in a channel, down sloping channel. Assumption है कि ये break कर जाएगा and it will go higher. So just if you have taken a trade, suppose it's scenario two and you have taken a trade here, then you should watch out for this area where my cursor is right now. If it breaks it, then great, keep a trailing stop loss or keep a hedge if you are trading it. This can be for any other stock. I'm just giving you an overall idea of how to look at it. And around, if this happens and tomorrow it might stop it here and come back, so something to watch out, because the larger trend is still down but the shorter term trend is up. So if it breaks the channel, then the trend will change. So that's what we are aiming and hoping for a long trade, that is. Another stock which everyone is talking about now, so I've done a little bit of detailed analysis, and what I'm looking for it is ITC. ITC again has been in a channel from 140 levels for 2 years now. If you will go move by move, अगर आप इसकी ये वाली move देखें तो ये मेरा टारगेट था 210, वापस आया, यहाँ चैनल जनरेट हुआ, अगला टारगेट था 239, एग्जैक्टली हिट हुआ, उसके बाद कंसोलिडेशन में चला गया, ब्रेकआउट किया. यहाँ से मैं ट्वीट कर रहा हूँ इस एरिया से कंटिन्यूसली आईटीसी पे 202 पे मैंने खुद लिया था, इस यहाँ से जब ब्रेकआउट किया तो then it went to 264 and that was all again my target 265, and then again a triangular wedge consolidation, beautiful breakout, tested, and again डिफरेंस क्या है पिछली रैलीज में और अब रैली में. ये रैली देखिए आपको एंट्रीज एंड एग्जिट्स मिल रही हैं, इस रैली में भी आपको एक एंट्री मिली, इस रैली में भी आपको एंट्री, बाय एंट्री आई मीन दैट it gives a little bit of down move and then goes higher. So ये भी हुआ. उससे अगली में अब जो रैली चल रही है थोड़ी डिफरेंट इसलिए because it has been a non-stop up from 200 levels to till now. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि स्टॉक क्रैश करेगा, collapse करेगा. That doesn't mean. What it means is it's overheated right now. अब सेम जैसे 210, 239, 265, नेक्स्ट टारगेट इज 299.86 और 300. लेट्स से 300. सो ये 300 का टारगेट पर ये माइनर टारगेट है 271, 270.63. देयर इज अ प्रोबेबिलिटी, देयर इज अ चांस दैट ITC touches 271, 273 and then comes back to 254, right? So but because it's overheated right now, eventual target 300 or higher levels हैं, because it looks like stock has broken out of its consolidation and down. From here it is not looking there is no downtrend in the stock, but when we compare it with other stocks have moved up quite a bit. So if we look at this indicator stochastics as well, this is stochastics. So यहाँ पे हर बार जब ये अपने टारगेट पे जाता है it gets overheated, so comes down. यहाँ टारगेट पे गया, पहले ही ओवरहीट हो चुका था, इधर यहाँ पे ये ओवरहीटेड है। यहाँ पे जो अगला टारगेट लगा तब भी टॉप स्टोकेस्टिक पे ही है, अब भी हम वहाँ पे ही। If you look at it, we are around that area again. So I'm not saying shorting, this is no shorting opportunity, no sell call, but it's either you put a trailing stop loss if you are holding it. Fresh buying यहाँ पे can be hard, it can come to 254. I will try to exit my position. I have a position in ITCL. Most probably, if I get 271, 27, although it closed at 267.80 to 270, एक दो रुपए तीन रुपए और ऊपर जाएगा, I'll exit my position and I'll wait for 254 levels to come again to buy. That's what I think, because हर सिस्टम के ऊपर ये ओवरहीटेड है। बिना किसी ऑसिलेटर के भी अगर आप देखें तो रैली हैज बीन नॉन स्टॉप, जस्ट अ लिटिल बिट, 2 or 3 days of breather and it continues. Can it continue higher towards 300? Absolutely. Is it a place to go long here? Personally, I will not. Is it a place to go short here? There is no signal. Is it a buy on dip? Absolutely. Where is the buy on dip? 254 for me. I am just giving you all of my scenarios. आपकी एनालिसिस शायद मेरे से डिफरेंट हो, शायद आप इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा बुलिश हो और आपको लगता है 3-4 दिन में ये 300 पहुंच जाएगा, और वो हो सकता है। I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but it is overheated. That's what, because everyone is looking to go long in this counter. It might give a little bit of fall and then continue towards 300. Eventual target 300 ही है और उससे ऊपर भी है, बट आज एक दो दिन के लिए शायद थोड़ा ओवरहीटेड है, शायद आपको एक लोअर लेवल्स की एंट्री मिल सकती है इफ समवन वांट्स टू गो लॉन्ग। इफ वन इज ऑलरेडी लॉन्ग, यू कैन keep a hedge or do some trailing or something like that. Moving forward, gold. uh, Beautiful looking coil. This is what we call an energy coil, although you can say एक दो बार ही उसके ऊपर गया है, but अगर ये देखिए, I'll discuss these three areas where it has gone up. This went down but didn't close, so good. This went up, but only that bar went up. After that, it again came in. So if you are looking for a next day breakout, you didn't get it, right? Or even if you got in here, stopped out, that's fine. This one again tried, stayed in, went up. So 3 times overall, and it has held up multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will negate this. 6, 7, 7 times it has come exactly at the level. Now it is at that level again. Two scenarios again. It can come crashing lower towards 1910 again, or it can break out. So if it breaks out of here, just wait for a closing or anything that you follow for your risk management, or for however you execute your structures. So if this breaks out, target is $2,000. This is what I am. This can happen in gold. It has been consolidating in a range for a while, so it can, if it happens to this time or the next time, we don't know, so we'll wait for that. But if one is looking at this coil, one can think of it coming lower, but if someone is bullish, one can take a trade above it. Just one more thing, why I put this trend line. So selling happened here, selling happened here, a little bit of selling here, so it is getting, buyers are till now in complete control. But we have seen this as well, we have seen this as well. So this might be a start of something new towards 2000, or we can rally back. So wait for this to move over. This is roughly 1950 levels. So let it cross 1950, stay it for a while, and then if you get in, this is a very small stop loss trade. So I'll be taking a trade above this with a very small stop loss of roughly $10, about $7, and let's see how the ride goes. Last one is crude oil. This chart I've posted multiple times with the REMA ribbon. So we'll let's go from the start. So this is after the large 120, 130 levels hit. After that, it reached the REMA support and then consolidated in a triangle, broken, and then this was the full swing towards the 90 odd levels. From there, it went higher, made in between, made a flag, broke out, and reached its targets, went a little bit higher than the targets, and that was the final target of this move. Beautiful head and shoulder pattern, fallen from there, and reached the target of head and shoulder pattern, then again consolidated. So since this happened, we are under the REMA structure, and then the consolidation in a coil or a triangle, symmetrical triangle, and again fell. This is where I tweeted that 93.55 is where I exited half of my position, and then it is again gone higher from there. Right now it looks like not a very good looking inverted head and shoulders. If it breaks this, then it will go again into the ribbon. I'm still bearish till it's under the ribbon, under this range. This is the REMA ribbon, this whole of this thing. So under this range I'm bearish, and once after this it can, if it holds, it can, one scenario that I think tomorrow, if it bounces, it can go towards this level 100, 102, comes back again, and then goes towards the 90 mark, 89, 90 mark. Crude has been very volatile because of news flow. So I mean, crude can go lower, gold can go higher. That can be the play. But overall, till the time it is under the ribbon, I am still short. I have positions that I'm looking to exit around the 80s, 89s and 85 levels, the overall total positions. So there's a chance, because if you see from the H point, the trend is down only. There's no kind of higher high, so there are all lower lows. So till the time we are in this, it's a shorting opportunity towards 89 to 90 levels. So that's about this video. So you can, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter, because I post regular updates there. Telegram channel, whatever I trade, most of the times I post it on the Telegram channel. So this is the link for the Telegram channel, and then that's YouTube. So I'll try to put more effort into adding more things and post some timely videos. Again, in the comment box, I would love to hear your opinion of how you like this video, and what more things are you expecting, or uh, or you think these things can be added in the videos. So that I'll love to hear about that. And yeah, I mean, subscribe to the channel, so I mean, whenever I post a video, you'll get it. So that's it from my end. I'll hope to see you again next week, at the same channel. So take care of yourself, and I wish you a happy trading week ahead. Cheers, guys.